Hello and welcome to part 7 of my series where I just rank all my books from least favourite to favourite. This is the final part of this series, and this is between series 1 and 20. So series 21, 22, 23 and 24 will not be there, and specials special number 7 onwards will not be here either because I didn't do those on my... Basically, it's B-side review that I did my review on this channel. Yeah. Okay, so we're at the top 20, so clearly I like all these beasts. And I really do. I had a bit of trouble sorting them out at the bottom because I couldn't pick. But at the beginning, it was kind of obvious which ones, and then it got harder as it gone down, when there was less beasts to choose from. But I'm happy with this top 20. This is much different than my top 20 in my last ranking, because some of these beasts have not been in the last one. But yeah, let's get into this. So, starting things off with my least favorite book of this this 20 being Plexor, the Raging Reptile. Now, I knew I was going to have to put this high because I spoke really positively about it in my beast review, even having it be my favourite beast in that series, in that episode. But I didn't think I'd put it this high. And when I really got to think about it, I realised, yeah, it deserves to be this high because it is a great beast. And, yeah, it's a great beast, and not really much negative to say about it because it has a great design, repeated abilities, yeah, but still good. The fight was good, and the story, continuation from Xeric and going into Quagos, was really good. I liked it. Next is Coron, Jaws of Death. Sorry. Now, when I made these rankings, I completely forgot I put Coron up this high. But apparently I did, and I see why. Because from what I saw of it in Battle of the Beasts, it was a walking death machine. It killed Targro and Equinus. Not very intimidating beasts, I will say that. But the fact that its claws, teeth, and scorpion's tail are all poisonous, it's just terrifying to go against. Sultra was lucky to kill it. I was tempted to give Coron the victory that battle, actually. It would have lost in the next round anyway, because Sultra did anyway. So, yeah. Coron is here because I did grow to appreciate it in Battle of the Beast, realise how powerful this thing actually is. Yeah, moving on, we have... Furno the Fire Dragon, the original beast in all of Beast Quest. This beast came third in the entire tournament, losing to Torpix and Crestor. Killed by Torpix, Crestor went on to the final. But to have Furno make it that far in the tournament, obviously I need to boost it up in where I originally put it in my ranking. And I think where I put it here now is a fair spot to put it, 18th place. So yeah, Furno, great beast, and great abilities. The fight is disappointing, but the multiple times it showed up in other books, it was great. It was great. He was in Claw. He was in I believe it was Tusk. He was in Claw. He was in Tusk. He was in Doomskull. I like that one. What else was he in? What was he in? Coron? No, that was Arcta that was in Coron. No. Was it Arcta? I think Furno was in a Series 8 battle as well. Can't remember which one. No, Series 8 book as well. It wasn't Ballis because Zebron was there. Coron, I'm tempted to say, was actually Arcta, but then Torna was probably Arcta. Tagus, Probably Hexen, Nanook, Kronos, Epos, probably Blood Bowl. Yeah, Furno's probably in Korvan. I'm not sure actually, but I know Furno made multiple appearances and got boosts up in points every time. Next time I do a ranking, he might be a lot higher. Probably first. Next is Hawkeye Hour of the Air. Now, this was originally my favourite beast. I said this in my Series 5 review as well. The reason why it's not is because at the end of the day, I learned it was just a bird. But for how brutal and gruesome it was in Battle of the Beast, it caused it to move into my top 20. And after looking back at it, I realised, yeah, I agree with it. Like, I agree, it deserves to be this high. I will admit, the token it gave to Tom is useless. I stand by that to this day, because if you want to kill something whilst not be seen, why give them a ring where they would go invisible when they're not moving? I don't like it. It's like that device that the Doctor created in the finale of Series 3 in the New Who. So next is Silver the Wild Terror. Also went down in the last ranking, but making it into the final episode like he did in the last series ranking anyway. So yeah, Silver. It's a great book. Like its design is basic really compared to Hawkeye, better but still kind of basic compared to Future Beasts I'm about to say. But I think the reason why it's up here is because it's the effects that it gave on Tom and Alina, because they have to fight their friends, which is which was seen in another book, not essentially as the main beast, but more on that later. Now I do need to say, moving on. Noctilla the Death Owl is next. This one is the best of the Knights of Photon. I grew to appreciate it a lot in Battle of the Beasts. Killing Crab, as for all things, actually. Then dying to Carnivora. Anything next to say? No, it's a walking death machine just spraying tar everywhere. Only problem, its weapon, its tar, flinging it is just inaccurate because it's just flapping its wings to go everywhere. I said that in my Carnivora vs Noctilla battle anyway. Next is Balisk the Water Snake. This is my favourite beast of Series 8 by a landslide now. It was originally my least favourite, then was it really? Yeah, okay, this was ages ago, like over a year ago. This was when I started talking to Lucas, when I commented on his Series 8 review video, where I gave my ranking where Balisk was my least favourite. Then I went to do my Beast review where Balisk was above Torno and Bloodboar, so fourth. And then Balisk moved, all because of Battle of the Beasts, from fourth to first. Yes! So Balisk had a long journey spanning over a year, going from my least favourite to my favourite Series 8 beast, because of my constant defending of what everyone calls a weak beast made me like it a lot, because it's not a weak beast. It is proven in Battle of the Beast mainly that it can do serious damage to any beast, making it all the way to round 4 killed by Torpix, but it killed Hellion, which is obvious though, Solak, which was a fluke in my opinion, and Naga, which was also kind of obvious, but still, it still did great. Okay, now for this, oh god, okay, I don't know about all of you because I don't know all my fans, but I know that Lucas, if you're watching this, please turn off now, because the next book I'm about to say I know you haven't read yet. Same with another book in this. So unless you don't mind about spoilers, feel free to watch the rest of it. But if this goes to all you now, when you find out what this book is, turn off now if you haven't read it, unless you want spoilers. Okay, Lucas, I think you are going to turn off. But next is Cressa the Winged Terror. Now, this beast is a phenomenal beast. I liked its design, abilities, and fight because it's all incredible. Anything negative to say about it? Probably, nothing. There's nothing negative to say about it. It's just there because I found its story not as intriguing as others in this ranking. So Cressa, I think, gave a good spot for its first time on this on these lists. And next is Crestor the Crushing Terror. This one is here for the main reason it's a great beast anyway, but of how far it got in the tournament of Battle of the Beasts. Second place in it, and really close to getting first, but I had to give the edge to the other beast for the fact that, well, what the other beast's job is gives it a higher chance of having more fight experience than Crestor did. So yeah, I'm giving Crestor here for the simple reason I love its design, I love its abilities, and its fight against Tom and Alina was amazing. Next is Spyros the Ghost Phoenix. Great story, repeat of Epos for the beast, apart from one ability. Apart from that, great beast. That's honestly all I need to say about it. What do you want from me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on, I'm trying to count this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at the top 10 now. And for the top 10, let's wrap up the... this is the last book of the new generation of beasts, being Stritor the Skeleton Dragon. Sorry. This beast is phenomenally great. This beast's design was great, its abilities were amazing, and fight was amazing, and it's a great wrap-up to an amazing series. It's virtually perfect. So the thing that's held it back is I have nostalgia experience with these remaining 9 beasts. So that's why I gave Stritor there. Next is Naga the Sea Monster. This one has moved down from 2nd and now 9th, but that's probably because of the tournament and the fact when I had to think about it, it isn't a great designed beast. It's unique, being based off a Hydra. But realising that its body is just a big blob kind of threw me off it. I realised that in Battle of the Beasts, and because of that, I kind of lost interest in it. It doesn't change the fact that I still love it though, and even though I moved from 2nd to 9th, it's not a tremendous loss, as Tagus went from 11th to much lower. Next up is Amixis the Bug Queen. Now, that means... Okay, I just remembered something. Okay, so in a previous video, I called Karaka the Winged Scavenger by accident. No, I called another beast the Winged Scavenger. I called Score the Winged Scavenger by accident. And throughout that episode, all the way to here, I had no idea which beast was actually the Winged Scavenger, or did I just make up that title? Then I just looked at the side and saw Carnivora, the Winged Scavenger. I was like, oh, okay. So Amixis the Bug Queen. Great design. I love its ability, especially the camouflage ability. And the fight was great. And it's an amazing wrap-up to probably one of the best stories in any series. Yeah, that's all I need to say. Wrapping up Series 1 is Epos the Flame Bird. By far the best Phoenix beast in all of Beast Quest, and probably will stay that way. Like Furno, it had a lot of moments to shine, and where it came in to help Tom and Alina during their quest. Especially during Spyros, where she helped to find Spyros. But apart from that, that's all I need to say about Epos. Nothing negative to say. There's actually nothing negative to say about these final 6. 6th place. And never going to make it into the top 5 is Sultra the Stone Charmer. Okay, one spot better than she did in the last ranking. But Sultra came here because she did amazing in Battle of the Beasts. Unfortunately, to me, the others did better or just have a better book. But Sultra being here is not a bad place. So 6th place. If I was Sultra, I'll be happy. There are beasts out there that's like Sultra. There are people out there that like Sultra. I'm one of those. Just not one of those people that say that she's the best. Now for the top 5. Now I'm going to take them down, flip them over and line them all down here in order. Now this order can actually change a lot because like I'm willing to bet next month after this video has been uploaded, my ranking may change in these. But as of now, I'm going to stick to it the way it is. And 5th place, same as the same spot she got in the last ranking of 160, Carnivora the Winged Scavenger. I said multiple times throughout Battle of the Beasts, this is my 2nd favourite beast. And it's not. It was my 5th favourite back then, it was my 5th favourite now. Sorry. It's a great beast. Like, I loved how far it got in Battle of the Beasts. I liked the final fight in this book, and I liked it was a great wrap up to a great story in its series. Now, the final 4 books, 1 from Series 9, 1 special, 1 Series 13, and 1 from Series 6. Next is Torpix the Twisting Serpent, the guardian of the eternal flame, and also the winner of Battle of the Beasts. This is I always had great respect for this beast for being probably one of the few amazing beasts from Series 9. And also having a tremendous, amazing, important job of being a guardian of the eternal flame, and so much more about Torpix. And to find out it was the only beast in Seraph means it doesn't only have a job to guard the eternal flame, but protect all the Seraph, which is an immense job for Torpix, and I can't help but have great respect for it. And it's kind of fitting that Torpix is the strongest beast in Battle of the Beasts and be the guardian of the eternal flame. Very worthy. 3rd place is Koba, Gould of the Shadows. Now, some people will be expecting this one to be 2nd or 1st, but I gave Koba 3rd because it is a great beast, a great fight throughout the entire thing, great design, great abilities, great fight, and a great end to Series 13. Only negative thing? Nothing. I just like these 2 more. And 2nd place was the winner in my last ranking, but it's now the runner-up, Vespiq the Wasp Queen. Now, Vespiq was the best beast in my opinion, but it's now 2nd because that was before I reviewed the winner. And Vespiq's abilities just blew me away when I first read the book. I was like, oh my god, this beast has so many great abilities. The fight was amazing, its design was already good, and it was a good wrap-up to what was a mediocre series. This beast blew me away for how amazing it was, which is why I had it in number 1 back then. But then this beast came in, being the inspiration for my creation of the arena for Battle of the Beasts, and the name of the series apparently, which was unbeknownst to me, but apparently is. Mortax the Skeleton Warrior is the best book and my favourite in my opinion. With an amazing design, amazing ability, and the only other beast next to Koraka with a 10 out of 10 with fight is an amazing beast and deserving of 10 out of 10 as well. I wish if I got to do a review again, I'd give it a 10 for abilities and probably a 9 or 10 for design. Because Its design is humanoid, I give it that, but it's great. It shows the heart, it's made of skeleton, amazing armour. The abilities with a giant scythe can take almost any hit, and can, using the arena that he rised up from the ground, can control any living being in that arena, whether it's beast, animal or human. Controlling them, making them evil, making them fight each other. All the beasts from Series 1 fought each other in that, Furno and Epos being the top two. Alina turned on Tom, as well as Silver and Storm as well, believing it was just Tom versus Mortax. Not to mention, it was the introduction of one of the greatest apprentices of Malvel, Petra. So much happened in this book, which blew me away further back than what Vespic did. Now, I know it's a bit late to say. I will be saying this to Lucas especially, because I know he hasn't read this, and I did warn you before before Cressa came up, or shortly after, that if you didn't read Cressa, or the other book that comes after it, which is Mortax, don't continue watching this video. And if you did, and you're going to have a go at me for spoiling the book, it's on you, because I did warn you in advance. So, anyway, that is actually all for this ranking. Mortax is my favourite book. And that is all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that notification bell down the corner below, and I'll see you next time.